All right, so today we're looking at this Quip toothbrush. Now this was actually put on to me by my dentist and I was using it for a little while. I was just always raving about it and my wife wanted one, so we ended up picking her up one. So we got a fresh, brand new one here and I wanted to show you it right out of the box. That way you can kind of see it. So this is gonna be, again, the Quip, and you'll have a 360-degree oscillating brush up here at the top. It'll also come with a replacement brush as well. So it's really nice that you get two brushes immediately on purchase. It's gonna have a couple different mounting options. You can see right here, this one is gonna be the regular base. And this is nice because this is a weighted base. So when it's on here, even you put your toothbrush down kind of hard, there's not a chance that it's gonna be knocked over. It also has a rubber ring down here at the bottom, which is great, so that you can easily put it down in place just like that and it will stick. It's not gonna slide around. There's also another mounting option on here as well, which I like because it just looks cool and aesthetic in the bathroom. You can see there's a mount that hooks on the back. This is gonna be magnetic and this has a double-sided tape. So you can put this up against your wall just like this, boom, mount it up like that, and it looks like it's floating on the wall. Way better than this mount. Personally, I kind of just like the look of it, but it's cool that they give you two options. They give you this one and this one. And another thing I want to mention here is the magnet on this is actually pretty good. You can see when I put it up on here, there's no chance of it actually falling down. The only way it'd really fall down is if you smack it with your hand or something like that, but it's up on your wall. It's just going to be mounted up just like that. So there's no chance of it falling down. It's actually a really good magnetic system. It feels soft to the touch, but it's actually strong. Now, speaking of the magnet on the back of this, the charger that comes with it, you're gonna see that this is also magnetic as well. So it kind of just hooks on the back there, and this can go on here and it charges up relatively quick. The battery on this can last around 30 days. So it kind of depends on how often you're brushing, but if you're brushing like normal 2 times a day, once in the morning, once in the evening, I would say this lasts you almost a month on a full charge. Now let's go ahead and turn it on. The way that you're turning it on is you'll see they'll have instructions on it when you first get it. You're gonna go ahead and click it one time, that'll automatically turn it on. Then if you wanna switch the mode to a higher power, right now it's on the lowest power, which is the purple. You're gonna hold this down. You're gonna see that it's gonna turn to a blue. We can hold it down one more time to go from medium to high. And now it's turned to a bright blue. You can hear, let's get it close to the mic. You can hear it's very aggressive and loud on the highest one. I like the middle one, kind of just depends on how aggressive you are when it comes to brushing your teeth. And it's gonna work in a 2-minute timer. So that is, what is kind of recommended for brushing your teeth. It'll have 4 30-second intervals. That way you can focus on the front top row, the inside top row, the bottom front row, and then the bottom inside. So that way you can kind of work through your teeth, get everything nice and even. And yeah, it's just nice because it's all built in, it's all automated. You don't have to think about it. You kind of just go with the flow with this and you're done. And again, the fact that you don't have to charge it for 30 days makes it really nice. Now, as far as the feeling of the toothbrush, you can see that it is circular, which is, pretty standard for an electric toothbrush like this. Again, it is oscillating as well. I like it. I feel like this fits perfectly on the tooth. It's different than, if you're going from like a regular toothbrush to a electric toothbrush like this, a normal toothbrush is gonna have those longer bristles. So it'll go up and down like this. It'll be more of a rectangle shape, whereas this one is a circle shape. So a lot of it is more so pushing down as it brushes instead of you going back and forth like that. So gets a little bit, it takes a little while to get used to, but if you're gonna be switching over, this is kind of what you're gonna expect when it comes to a toothbrush like this. Now, the other good thing is this is also going to come with a traveling case as well. And they did such a good job on designing this travel case. You can see that the head of it is gonna sit right there. There's like a little pillow for the head of it. You can go ahead and push it down like that. It actually snaps and stays closed. I mean, I don't know how many toothbrush holders I've had where this thing gets weak and they just open up all the time and then your toothbrush falls out and then it gets gross. So I like the fact that they really focus on making a good closed container for it. It snaps into place really easily. And then over here on the back, it's gonna have 2 small slits so that if there is a little bit of water in there, the water can drip out. Plus a little bit of air will get in there and go ahead and dry the toothbrush out. And I've tried all the different electric toothbrushes. A lot of times I went back to just a regular toothbrush, but again, when I was put onto this by my dentist, I was like, all right, let me give it one more chance. I'll try this Quip brand to see how it is. And I ended up really liking it. And now I'm gonna be giving one to my wife so she could try it out. So if you're looking for a really good toothbrush, something that just has a lot of good accessories to it, and something that's just very well designed, then I would definitely recommend picking one of these up.